Hey y'all, good Monday evening to you. Here it is, start of another week, and we're well on the way to the flip-flop for the summer garden. I guess those in Texas and all across the South, we have a privilege of having two growing seasons. If you get cranking early enough in the spring, you turn around and get you a good fall garden in. And only trouble with that is that spring garden runs a lot easier with the moisture content. We normally have a pretty challenging high pressure dome set in late July through August and kind of kill the rainfall a little bit here in this part of Texas. So water's a little bit scarcer to keep those crops coming, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. We'll flip the corn from up here down to that end and the peas up on the hill with some tomatoes. Of course, you can't put tomatoes next to the corn, so the peas will split it up. But those of you that don't know, on these old cow peas, they're pretty easy to grow. Really don't have to fertilize them to speak of to get a good crop. Prove that on them purple hulls. And they put nitrogen back in the ground, which is something the corn really loves. So we infuse that dirt down there with some pea nitrogen, and so we'll see what the corn wants to do with it. I had to come out. Those have raised peas and are of any kind of homesteading type or I don't know, do-it-yourself type. I had to do a final picking on these cream crowders today, and the last picking, if you time it right, you got to be really careful because it's you're out there, you're getting the rattlers out of the green peas. Try it. So you can get ready to plant the next round. Now, for all of you that are a little squeamish and maybe didn't get you any cream crowders this year, this might startle you a little bit. I've got a bucket of them here. Of course, we've got the good crowders here that was left, and in this bucket got a bunch of rattlers. Oh, you thought I was talking about snakes? No. Dried out peas. So now I've got a bucket full to shell for my late summer crop to put out seeds. I ain't messing with those snakes. I don't even know why y'all thought about that. I planted some other ones, kind of cool, doing a little germination test for the store on some of the little cream peas, little smaller peas. I just threw them in this garden down here. They came up okay, but I didn't put any marigolds in them like I did the big garden, and I'm further convinced that was the trick to my aphids, because these have already getting aphids on them and hadn't even set peas yet. So the seeds are good. That was the test we were after, but I don't know how many peas we're going to get off of them with aphids. There's the ladybugs trying to hold them at bay, but let me see here, I can show you the I don't know if they're aphids, that's what I call them. They're probably something different, but they'll sure destroy a pea crop. But anyway, I'll definitely have marigolds. I've already got them set out, and they're about 3 inches tall for the main garden out there. I guess it is what it is. Out there pulling that corn, I can sure feel my age. Had to pull it up so we can get it all tilled under good. Working in that AC all day up there at the store, in and out of the warehouse, but mainly AC. And you come home and hit this heat, it ain't like working in it all day. You start dripping sweat and feeling your age. I guess I'm not as bad off as them 3 old folks playing bridge, and they was talking about the travails of getting old as they sat there that afternoon playing bridge, and one of them admitted that there's times that he'd be at the refrigerator with the jar of mayonnaise in his hand and forget what he was doing. He went there to make a sandwich and forgot all about it. And another one said that sometimes they'll get to the top of the stairs and can't remember if they was going up or going down. And the third one piped in and said, "Boy, I'm sure glad I don't have that problem," as he knocked on wood on the table. And he stopped and he said, "Wait a minute, that's the door, let me go get it." Sometimes I feel like that old guy. maybe it's not that bad. But we're off to another good start on the week, and we should be ready to plant by the week's end on this thing. Getting about a week late on it, but it'll be all right. I've still got another few good cream crowders. They're still making. Of course, they make about 2 or 3 weeks after the purple hulls. And I'm gonna give them a chance to get all them good ones off there I can. I got me enough rattlers to plant, so these rest of them we won't let them dry out. I guess we can do a quick roll call, and I'm gonna use in here and get some victuals. Still not got old Mr. Bobcat, but I think we're at a standoff. Done a few little old preventive measures to keep him out of the coop for now. But we still got a day of reckoning to deal with at some point. Main thing, the bloodletting has stopped for now. And as sure as I say it, I guess he'll be back tonight. Oh, no, better not knock on wood. I'll try to answer the door, won't I? Hey, let me do a roll call. Y'all check out, let me know what's going on where you're at. And we're hoping a little rain will hit us this Thursday. If I can get some of that. I know I'm gonna plant that corn this week. It sure likes that rain, so we'll see if we can't get it up and rolling. There's Ron checking in. How are you? Mr. Carey, good evening to you. And there's Dorothy Dean. Yeah, it's been a hot one for sure. I mean, hot. There's, let's see, gotta stop walking. I can't walk and talk, y'all. There's Viola, or walk and read anyway. Viola Golf, how are you? Miss Jerry, what's going on? How are you, ma'am? My buddy Ray, what's going on? And there's Miss Charlotte down Trinity Way, and Kathy's checking in. Said she may have lots of rain coming. Well, mine's ready. If it surprises me, I guess I'll jump out there and put them corn kernels in the ground while it's raining. I've done it before. There's Cheryl checking in. Got some much needed rain in Stephenville. Boy, it can get hot up that way for sure. I know we're living out there in Waco, and that's a whole different terrain. You don't have this greenhouse effect, and whatever drop of rain counts out that way, I'll tell you. There's my Aunt Pat, one of my top fans. How are you? And no, I am no snake handler. No, ma'am. Not at all. Ain't happening. Donna said cooked a pot of cream crowders tonight. Yeah, they are good. They are good. We probably got another bushel or so to pick before it'll be over with, but have some more this fall, I hope. But I'm definitely getting them marigolds going, because this little old patch here is telling me why I should have done it and why I did it, I guess. There's Kathy checking in. Mom and Dad all planted purple hulls after digging potatoes. Yeah, that's right. And Kathy, I updated about the bobcat. I guess I'm reading an old comment here. Corn, new peas, drink some water. Yeah, okay. There's Andrew checking in. Hot day out Florida way. And there's Miss Terry up in North Richland Hills. Tomatoes and onions for grilled hamburgers tonight. Boy, it must be nice. It's hard to beat a good old grilled hamburger. I don't care which way. I love me some Whataburger. Burger King's all right, but you can't touch it off of an old grill in the backyard, right? Nothing like it. There's Melissa checking in from North Carolina. No rain and garden not doing very well. Yeah, that's not good. Miss Linda's in. How are you? Emily from Tennessee. Hotness, but that warms the pool water. You know, I might get me one of them feeding trough pools. Y'all seen them? Those things pretty neat. I reckon that anymore, a little old backyard pool, we don't do a whole lot of swimming. We mainly do a lot of sitting in it, don't we? So I've seen some pretty cool looking stock tank galvanized tub pools. I bet you them things get a little warm quick, don't they? I used to hate getting in. I had one in Waco, big old above ground pool. And I guess I'm a sissy. I don't know. I do not like that cold water. It was always a running joke with my kids. I just stick my toes in. Boy, once you get up to your chest, woo! It felt good once you got in, but I just did not have the courage to jump in that thing. I sit on the side of it and skim bugs. Keep it clean. I might can handle one of them stock tank ones, some galvanized. I imagine that'd be pretty warm to get in. Right? I don't know. There's Jerry from Arkansas checking in. Evan, how are you out in West Texas? I imagine we'll get some right along. There's Good Night, Kentucky. Kevin's in the house. How are you? Miss Judy's up in Missouri. Tomatoes not doing so well. Yeah, I lost all 200 of mine. I got enough to eat, but some blight and cutworms and neglect from the situation with mom and all, and just torn in different directions. So I'm gonna give it another go. I got plenty and I've got them planted, and I've read where there's a copper fungicide product that's fairly organic that will knock out any fungicide and blight and all that, so I'm gonna give that a shot. Reckon where I got that from? Well, I'm in Hog Heaven up there at the store. It's like throwing a old Brer Rabbit in a briar patch. Everywhere I look, I need something. But I'm still making do what I got. That's how you're supposed to do it. There's Linda in Bernie, Texas. And Sharon, bring me a bucket of peas. Well, that's my aunt in Florida, and that's awful tempting. I wouldn't even need to. I'd bring her 3 buckets to go out there for a week. That's some pretty country out there. Manuel said he survived a hot day. Livingston, Texas got 5 minutes of rain. I guess that's how we calculate it now, not in inches, but in minutes. That's good stuff, Dennis. Thanks for checking in. And I guess that's everybody. All right, sunset. Chickens are finding their way to their hiding spot. They've gotten pretty good at getting slick in the evening and hiding in little corners and stuff till we can get that old cat out of there. But maybe we'll avoid another night. But Jordan and I are going to get us a little bite to eat and get ready for another productive day tomorrow. Hope y'all do as well. Have a good evening. Make that week count, and it wouldn't even hurt if you made somebody smile along the way. Be the light, y'all. We'll talk to you later.